Hello, I'm Luigi, and you're probably wondering how I ended up in here, trapped in this cold, dark, desolate cage forever. I'm Galactic Sweet, and I'm here with a bonus episode of Super Mario 64 DS. Today we'll be taking a look at glitches, and hey, if you're watching this and you haven't watched the rest of the Let's Play, that's fine, welcome to the ride. But for the rest of you who've actually watched everything, welcome back, and today we'll be going over glitches, including how I got stuck in here, but we'll save that glitch for just a teensy bit later. For right now, I want to start off with something simple, and thank you Wii U load, or restore points, excuse me. Today we're going to start with, well, an impossible mission. If you have the European version of this game, you cannot do this, however you can do a much more serious and game-breaking glitch. So what you want to do is you want to collect all 5 stars, and go in the Igloo. Just crawl right, I said crawl right on in, Luigi. Thank you. And after you crawl in, you want to just lose a star. Just like, go touch an enemy, lose a star. That's all you need to do. Like, run into this guy. I didn't lose a star. I said run into... Excuse me, will you take a star from me, please? I literally just pulled this off a few minutes ago. I know it works. Okay. There we go. So when you see that star leave, you want to just go ahead and leave. And we'll switch to map view really quick. And for those of you who don't know a thing about my Let's Play, yeah, I switch between this and normal view. And you can see we have 4 silver stars, so we need a 5th one to claim the power star. However, because I lost that silver star in there, the power star will not appear here. And you're probably wondering, well, you can just go back into Igloo and get the silver star, right? Well... Thanks, thing. I don't even remember your name. If I can get back there without dying, I will gladly show you that... Ta-da! The star is nowhere to be found! And I guess I could have kept it on map view, but I felt I like just showing the top screen, so... But you can see if you look around, there is no silver star. This mission has just become uncompletable. Now you're probably wondering, I mentioned this wasn't possible in the European version. You're probably wondering, well, how is this not possible in the European version? Well, and while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and set up for the next glitch. I'm just loading my restore points so I have all my health back. You're probably wondering, what happens if you do this in the European version? Well, they fixed it by making all the silver stars respawn when you leave the Igloo, meaning it's possible to get more than 5. If you were to collect a 6th silver star, it would literally freeze everything in the... It wouldn't freeze the game, rather, it would just freeze everything going on, like all the enemies would disappear, I think the music stops. There's more details about it on the Mario Wiki, which is where I got all my information on these glitches from, alongside some personal testing. And, yeah, and also collecting a star while riding on a shell will crash the game. So, there's your fun little tidbit for today. It's actually considerably a much more serious glitch than the one I just showed you. So, yeah, if you're at the US version, enjoy your Mission Impossible, and enjoy me losing this star that I've already gotten. Hey, if you're wondering how I... Thank you, Silver Star, for coming back, mate. Hey, if you're wondering how I got that star, I mean, shameless plug for my Let's Play, even though I actually consider that one of my worst Let's Plays I've ever done. But hey, so the next glitch is one I actually showed off in the series quite a bit, but I'm going to show it again, just because I love the glitch that much. It is probably one of my favorite glitches in the game. So I've never had this issue, but I have read that this can crash your game if not performed properly, so be careful. That's all I'm going to say. If something happens to your save data, it's not my fault. Why did I throw that? That was a mistake. Block, come back! Don't go into the water block! Did it go into the... It went into the water. Whoa, while that... Jesus block? It's literally just standing on the water. All hail the mighty block. But no, what you're really here to see is... Thankfully, there's another block over here. I was going to cut away to when we add this. But yes, there is another block over here. Cutting powers, go! Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go about here, and you want to press R, and that'll force Luigi to crouch, and he'll just sort of, you know, do the thing. He'll just drop the block in place. What you want to do is you want to set it and get the bully to walk on it. And, oh shoot, we're going to miss it, we're going to miss it. When you do that, the game will let me look. The bully will just start walking. He won't do anything, he won't bother you, and Wind, can you please stop? Thank you. He's just going to start walking. He will walk infinitely in whatever direction, including walking straight into the icy water. You can bump him all you want, or no, if you bump him, he comes back. And the block disappeared, and I died. Well then. But I do want to show the bully just quite literally walking into the water, so I will set this up again and meet you when I get that to happen. Also, another tip, since you can easily slide down this hill, I recommend jumping up it. Let's see. Well then, I didn't mean to do that. Skill? Can I call that skill? Well, aren't you just an excited one to go walk off the ledge to your untimely demise? Well, it's okay, bully. You just need to bear with me a little longer on this, alright? 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 Put it to the block there. You're gonna walk on it, and then you're just gonna walk. Bully, are you okay? I don't know what's with this guy. But yes, he'll walk off. Or he won't walk off. Can I pick up the block at least? Come on, walk. So, like, okay, this is really weird. I don't get this. Ow. Alright, well, we will get this. Block, no! What? Okay, well, it's like, even if I lost that block, I actually did create a save state right here, or restore point, excuse me, for not using Nintendo's official terminologies. But the block seriously disappeared because it went off screen. Well, it's a good thing I created a restore point, or save state, or whatever. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Or we could just slide down it. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. Yes, I know you guys came to see glitches. Instead, you get to see me fail. So, with that, get him to walk on it, and then don't provoke the bully anymore once he walks on it. And he'll just start walking. And he'll just keep going, and going, and going. Ta-da! He's just going. Da-da. He's just going. You keep marching, bully. You keep marching. I've heard that if you get him off screen, it causes the game to crash. I don't quite know about that. If you hear a little humming noise in the background right now, then that's actually a sign that it would cause the game to crash. If I go this way, would that crash the game? Maybe. Bully. He just vanished out of it. Nope, I see him. I see him. Bully. Buddy, old pal, I'm sorry I ever left you. Come here so I can hit you on the head and let me do it as Mario, because apparently I can't do anything. Oh, you know what? I have a better idea. Goomba, where are you? Hit me again. This Goomba. Yes, you on the fence, breaking all forms of physics. How did that kill him? Okay, so idea time. We're going to use Luigi's God tier backflip. No, we shall catch up to the bully. Ah. Well, just know, there's some say he's still marching off to this day. Keep going, little bully, or big bully. Keep going. Well, with that, I'll meet you guys in Pop-On Battlefield for the next glitch. Bye. Okay, so funny story about this next glitch. I've seen this glitch pulled off. I've read up a bunch about it, but I've never been able to pull it off. Hopefully, maybe pulling it on recording, or doing this on recording will give me the luck I need. Call it the opposite of the recording curse. But you're supposed to go to this cannon, aim as far down and left as you can, and shoot. And if performed correctly, you'll shoot high into the sky. But, yeah, as you can see there, I don't know if there's something particular I'm doing wrong. I recommend looking up how other people do it if you want to try and do this one for yourself. However, there is another version of this glitch that I have pulled off successfully. And I'm going to create a restore point here, just so if I do mess this up, I don't have to run all the way back to the cannon. You want to go look at this fence. You see that tree just right there? You want to start aiming up until you see like just a pixel or two of the tree. And then you want to hold up when you fire. And if all goes well, this will happen. You have to be holding up while you're being shot out, and then you'll hit the fence. And then we'll see we've been shot out of bounds. And yes, if you don't move Luigi at all, or the character, you will actually go outside of the stage and fall to your untimely demise. However, as you saw, I moved my character, and if you move that, you can make it back in bounds. So let's just show falling out of bounds. I've heard many names for this. I've heard it called Heaven's Portal. I've heard this called Fence Flying Glitch. Call it whatever you want. It's fun nonetheless. And this is the way I find I can pull off consistently. There is another way that involves the cannon over by the floating island, the one that one right there. You see, like, there's that mound, there's a cannon in there. If you played this game before, you probably know what I'm talking about. So I guess, yeah, you have to aim as far right as possible. Get just a few pixels on screen. That's too much. Hold up. And ta-da. And we're just not going to move Luigi. And we're just going to enjoy the view as Luigi falls. Slowly but surely. Am I seriously going to land? Here, no what? No, Luigi, your goal is to land out of bounds, not in bounds. Well, at least we didn't die from that. Oh, this is kind of awkward. I expected to end on a death and that would smoothly transition to my next point, but I guess not. I guess instead we'll get this boring exit course. I'll meet you on an alt file, actually. Alright, and we're here, and what is so different about this alt file that I needed it? Well, the moat's not drained. And you can do this glitch with the moat drained, however, it loses some application and ability when you do that. But we are going to be talking about probably one of the most interesting glitches in this game. The underground pool glitch, if I can get it. You see, I've heard people say like, oh, this is a pretty simple glitch to pull off, you just do this. And then I pull it off right there. Yes, you want to run at that angle I just showed you. You can pause or rewind to see it, and you should hopefully clip halfway into the ground. You slide, hold Y to charge up your dash, and then press B to run. And then then move towards a tree and press A to slide into it. What you want to do next is use your bottom screen. No, I actually didn't use the bottom screen in this case to guide you to this point inside the castle. Of course, if you're doing this after the moat's been lowered, the water level will be lower. And in case you're wondering, I can create a restore point here really quick. You saw at the very beginning of the episode, you were wondering, how did you get trapped in there? Well, it is very simple. You see, I simply did this. And ta-da, we are now trapped in here. And now we'll slowly drown because I haven't drained. If you drain the moat, it's solid, or it's breathable under here. But yeah, so we are now trapped under here with no way out. Unless you have a restore point like me. So yes, I think this is one of the coolest glitches, but it leads to an even cooler glitch. And there's one more thing I want to check before I go to the even cooler part. And that is, what happens if we go in here? Does this lock us into? This also locks us in. Except we can come out here and then we're back in bounds. But we don't want that. We want this! So what you want to do is, once you're in here, be careful not to go to surface while you're in the moat area, as that will put you back in bounds. You want to swim towards this door. Just go ahead, swim. And you'll trigger the loading zone, which will get you in. Do not jump here. Instead, just walk right back out. And behold, the magnificence of the underground pool glitch. Well, it's a good thing I have a restore. I literally just paused to create a restore point right there. So yes, you can do this now. And then yeah, you have to be very careful because if you jump too high, you will go back in. But you can now walk around underwater all you like. Look around, you can breathe. I've heard people call this metal on the inside as well. But if you want a little more room to jump around, come down here. And then you can jump to your heart's content. Okay, so Luigi can reach the top because he's a really good jumper. Mario and Wario and Yoshi I don't think can act. I'm pretty sure you can triple jump as Mario and you will not hit the surface of the water. So it's just because I'm using the best jumper in the game. Geez, Luigi. But yes, you can walk around here, you can walk with the fishes, they'll still respond to you being nearby. It's pretty awesome. I really like this glitch from just the standpoint of, like, just what you can do, or, like, just the idea of this. It's just so cool. Speedrunners can use this to access the basement early, and then they'll drain the moat so they can get back in. However, that is actually not the quickest way to do this, because, there's an even faster way that involves getting on the top of the castle and lining yourself up. But to me, this is the funnest way. Wow, funnest. I'm so great with my grammar. So yes, that is the underground pool glitch. I think it's a really cool glitch, and it's something that you can pull off pretty easily. If you're not sure, don't worry if you don't get it on your first try. It can be a really tough glitch to pull off. The first time I ever performed this, it took me 40 minutes to get it successfully. No, it took me half an hour to get it successfully, and it took me 40 minutes to get it second attempt successfully. The fact that I got this on recording without having to cut away to another attempt is amazing. But, yeah, you know, just jump, and I'm not doing it correctly. You can go back earlier in the video and see it. So yes, with that, I will meet you back on my main file with one final glitch. Okay, so I showed this glitch in the final episode of my Mario 64 Let's Play, but I feel like it's worth bringing up here because this is actually how speedrunners access the final boss early. Hooray! And of course, all the tricks I'm using here aren't all the tricks speedrunners use. I don't remember which step it is. I want to say it's this step, but what you want to do is you want to, and if you're using the Wii U, you definitely want to create a restore point here, as it is possible to die doing this, and if it does that, it puts you at the front of the castle. But you want to line yourself up and do that. If you see Luigi just drop through the floor, this happens. However, if the screen just goes immediately black, that means you hit just the right time point. And I believe that means you did it either too early or too late. Can't remember which one, of course. Wow, so descriptive, right? Let's see. So it's definitely this stair, I'm pretty sure. You want to line yourself up with the corner, ready a dash, and then press R and A to slide in, and yeah, if Luigi falls through like that, that means you died. And that is why we have restore points, or save states if you're on emulator. Or if you're on a DS, tough luck. Okay, so I keep messing this up, so I will definitely cut ahead to a successful attempt, providing it's not this attempt. Maybe it will be. You'll never... Well, geez, that was sure a great attempt, wasn't it? Another tip I can give you is if you still hit the corner, you can sort of like jump backwards and then use the front camera to align yourself. Just because you turn the camera doesn't mean that Luigi's necessarily aligned with it. You want to get it so the front of him is aligned with it. You can see, like, say the front of him is sort of aligned with the bricks here, but you turn just enough to get Luigi just aligned. Oh my god, it worked! Okay. So, this is probably the time to create a restore point, first of all. Okay, I was not expecting it to work that time. So yes, if you've seen the screen black out instantly like that, then yes, you managed to do it correctly. Another good indicator is if your touch screen didn't fade to black. And you want to use that along with the... Oh shoot, did we miss it? We might have missed it. I think I would have hit it by now. So we'll just fall into nothingness. Or we could just load our save state. So yes, doing this will allow you to launch really high into the air, and at that point, it's a guessing game as to get to the final level. A good way to do this is to sort of move your way, is to sort of use a combination of both that and the, oh geez, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna guess this is the top? So, I believe in here, yes! And we did it! We are now in Bowser in the Sky as Luigi. And while we're just going through this course as Luigi, I would cut this all out, but this is pretty... You don't get to see this course done with Luigi, so why not? For the novelty of it, even though you've seen this course before, and it's nothing new, completely new. It's just Luigi's time to shine. So, yes. Basically, you saw once you got the angle right, you will literally just be launched, like, straight forward into, into the sky. You'll be launched super high, and it's possible to go ahead and land in the endless stair room. But the endless stairs won't be active, so you can just go walk vaults right into the final levels. Any character, including Yoshi, which I believe if you face Bowser as Yoshi, his fire will spawn Mario caps. So that's how you can beat him with Yoshi. And you're probably wondering, well, what happens if you beat the game as not Mario, as the better Mario, Green Mario? Well, why don't we find out after we actually go and get there, because, you know, we need to actually get through it, and I kind of want to cut, but I kind of don't want to cut, just because this is, like, something you don't get to see very often, you know, with the whole Luigi and Bowser in the sky. Luigi? What the heck? What was that? I don't know. Okay. I don't have any sound on, so I can't even tell what's going on. But I did this part right. Alright, let's see. I remember I've done a speedrun of Mario 64 before, and this level can be a pain. In fact, the final fight in general is a pain. I swear it's the toughest part of the speedrun. I remember I spent forever trying to get up here once. But, yeah, no, for time's sake. It is possible to get up there. I don't think silly kicks are a thing in this game. And I'd consider doing a glitch exhibition video for Mario 64, even though I've never done a proper Let's Play on it. I did the remake. So, I would consider doing a glitch exhibition on Mario 64. And I think Mario 64 has some really interesting glitches. I won't show anything this episode because I feel like it's gone on long enough. In fact, I might have to cut the video at some point because I use a little thing to convert sound files. It won't take the sound file if it's too big. Generally, I have to cut it off an hour, and I'm at 48 minutes at the moment. To give you an idea, I started attempting the glitch around 20 minutes, so it took me almost half an hour to get this glitch. Yeah, though I think that's the longest it's ever taken me. And of course, it's probably penance, or whatever. It is payback, that is a better term, for getting the underground pool glitch so quickly. And I will also go ahead and create save states between me hitting Bowser and the mines, because I really don't feel like trying this battle. So I'm just gonna do the trick where you toss Bowser a little, grab his tail, toss him a little, grab his tail. I know this is a cheat move, but it works. Toss him a little, grab his tail, and yes, alright, that worked. Let's go ahead and grab his tail again, because we can. Let's toss him towards this one. I did say I'd create save states between us, but I got this. I don't need no save states. Famous last words, right? Let's see. Hi Bowser, what's going on? Alright. So yeah, this is just neat footage of getting to see the better bro fighting Bowser for once. Oh, that was close. Alright, well this should be it. And then of course, for the final one, I don't have a choice, I have to get the shot properly. So what I might do... What I'll probably do is this. I'll go ahead and get them towards here. And then now I'm going to create a save point. And... we get to play the guessing game. This is literally my least favorite part of this game, aside from the camera control and the original. Oh, I think I hit it! First try, I didn't even need the save states. Alright. And with that, we finally beat the game, and I'm going to go ahead and cut here really quick. No, you've really beaten me this time, Green Mario. I can't stand always losing to you. My troops worthless, they turned over all the Power Star. Wait, say that again? There are 150? They can see peace returning to the world. And he says keep that touchscreen smoking, even though I actually didn't use a touchscreen. Because I'm playing on the Wii U gamepad and it has an analog stick. That's very nice to circle around. But here's where the interesting bit starts. I guess Mario was here all along, but this time he's in Luigi's shadow. And Luigi can't fly for whatever reason, so enjoy this really pixely zoom up to Luigi. Look at him. And I like how Mario's just standing like, I helped. I did all the work. And we can see, of course, that Mario has to come and steal the glory in the very end. Yo, you can't just let it be known that Luigi was the one who beat Bowser and restored peace to the castle. Always Mario. Nope. Always Mario. Well, there is one more interesting little thing that will happen. And with that, during that scene, so I just probably scrolled through a bunch of stuff so you could hear like what was going on, and you probably hear if you it can be a bit tough to catch, so I recommend going back and watching it. But I did show the scenes where Luigi specifically appeared alongside Mario, and then some other scenes where you could hear Mario falling. And I guess in the Rainbow Ride, he falls to his death, allowing you to come back here. Except we're missing some sound effects. Interestingly enough, this isn't anything edited. This is actually what's going on in the game. The game is literally just, it has Luigi sound effects, but it's like missing the camera turning. It's missing the cannon sound effects. It's missing a bunch of stuff. So yeah, you can just sort of go around. There are some other things that have changed, and I don't think I'll make this cannon shot. Goodbye, sweet world, or not. But there are some other things that have changed. I believe the castle background music will still be there, but I believe the door to the second floor will now be locked. And, can get there for a second. I mean, I guess I could just cut ahead, but who has time for cutting? I mean, I guess I do. So yeah, you didn't hear the door sound effect. I guess if you talk to Toad, you hear... Okay, yeah, you still hear the do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You didn't hear the coin sound effect. But yeah, when he comes here, he says, "You don't have the right key." You're probably wondering, why so? Well, the reason for that is, if we go to Jolly Roger Bay, you know what's really nice about this? You can sort of just hear the sound. You don't need to hear the swimming sound effects. You don't hear anything else. You just hear the nice and calm song of Jolly Roger Bay, or in this case, what was it? Dire Dire Docks. I actually forgot the name of this place. You can tell it's been a little bit since I've played this game. But the reason that that door is locked is because Bowser's submarine is back. It was back for the credits, and I will show it here in a second, because you can actually see it on the mini-map too. But yes, you can see when the game goes into the credits, it overwrites a piece of code saying, "Hey, Bowser's sub is back." And because Bowser's sub is back, the game reads it as you haven't beaten Bowser in the Fire Sea yet. And of course, because the game reads it as you haven't beaten Bowser in the Fire Sea yet, you can't access the second floor. So that's why this sub is back. That's why, if you wanted to go access the second floor, you'd have to go beat Bowser in the Fire Sea again. So just some little interesting stuff. Gives you a little insight in how the game works during the credits. It's a bit odd, but it works. So yeah, that's it, really. There are a lot more glitches. Again, on the Super Mario Wiki, which should be linked in the list in the section below. I recommend trying something out. Just, be careful, practice safe glitching. I'm sure there's an inappropriate lewd joke in there somewhere. So yes, I have been Galactic Sweets. I have been Galactic Sweets. Wow, it makes it sound like I'm not Galactic Sweets anymore. I am now a new man. Or maybe a new woman. Can you listen to my deep, effeminate voice? Okay, no. But hey, maybe I will change my name someday in the future. Maybe. So, thank you guys so much. Jeez, I'm yawning right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is meant to just be a casual show of some of my favorite glitches in this game. Not meant to be anything super serious or formal. I know there are some videos that do this topic a lot more justice and this topic a lot better than I do, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I have one more video I want to do on Mario 64 DS, and that'll be coming soon-ish. It'll be the shortest video I've done in this series. Let's put it that way, and it won't take long to make it all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Luigi, I want you to face the camera, so camera, stop panning. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time. I guess the camera will just pan. Fine, you get to look at Luigi's bum. How does that make you feel?